On this episode of FinTech Jeopardy, we tackled LendIt USA to test attendee knowledge, and we brought along some new categories. So David, thank you so much for joining me on this round of FinTech Jeopardy Lending Edition. What is your first category?
I'm so excited to be on this, first of all. I've dreamt of this moment. Like, I've applied so many times. And now I'm on. Okay, I'm going to go with blockchain for 200.
Okay, good choice.
Oh, really?
Oh my God. I hope so. Okay, a network of computers or nodes that cooperate by each running the same software. What is that called?
Distributed ledger.
Okay, well, distributed network, ledger.
What is it called?
Distributed network.
Network,
Network.
okay.
So, 100 points, I'd say for that.
Well, you're nice.
Okay, second category.
Let's go for since you're telling me no one's going for the open banking.
People seem to be scared
I'm
of
going
it.
to be a sucker, but I'm going to cheat. I'm going to go for the 100.
Ah, okay, all right.
An easy, hopefully an easy one.
Hopefully, okay. Okay. This regulation requires big banks to permit customers to share their data with third parties.
PSD2.
Technically, it is actually the definition of open banking as well.
Is that right?
Yeah, it's open banking.
But
PSD2 is the directive behind all of it, so I will give you that one.
Hey, she's good, man. Does anyone not score on points with you? Okay.
I like to be generous.
All right, I'm going lending and borrowing for 400.
Oh, okay. All right, big time. Here we go.
Here we
Going
go.
for the big money on this one. Okay, this is a regulation question.
Oh, shit.
So under this regulation, every financial institution is required to keep a certain amount or percent of deposits in reserve cash in its vault or in an account. What is that requirement called?
Oh, jeez. Now I'm embarrassed.
It does start with an R. And it's
like a reserve?
Yes!
Counting or something?
Yes, reserve requirement.
Reserve requirement.
That is awesome. So you're pretty much a FinTech Jeopardy expert, David. Well, thank you so much for playing.
No, I loved it. Thank you. All right,
bye-bye. So thank you for joining me in this round of FinTech Jeopardy Lending Edition. What is your first category?
I'll go for payments for 200.
Okay, I like it. Don't start with the easy ones.
Yeah.
Okay, this type of debt is not backed by collateral. What type of debt is that?
What is an unsecured loans?
200 points to you. All right, you're 1 for 1. What is your next category?
I'll go for banking and open banking for 200.
Ah, okay. People have been shying away from this, so I'm glad you picked it. All right. Okay.
Okay.
So this group brought banks into a new era of transparency by mandating the open banking initiatives and regulations. So what authority brought all of this into effect?
Interesting. Not the Fed.
Nope.
It's not the Fed.
I like it. Process of elimination.
Right. It has to be. What happens if I have to take a pass?
That's okay.
Okay, I want to pass.
Pass on that one, and it is the CMA, the Competition and Markets Authority.
Okay. It was tough.
So yeah, that's right. That's probably why people aren't answering those as much. Those are hard questions.
Yes.
So. Okay, so one more. What's the final category?
I'll go for payments for 300.
All right,
yes.
Keeping with the big numbers, I like it. Okay. This payment method requires consumers to pay the account in full at the end of each month. And it is not a credit card.
In full.
Has to be paid in full.
At the end of charge card? Yes.
Yes.
In the charge card, yes.
You should say that with confidence.
Yes,
you knew
charge card, yes.
Well, you are clearly a FinTech Jeopardy expert. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you so much.
So Michael, let's see if you are a FinTech Jeopardy expert. Please pick your first category.
Payments 200, please.
Okay. I like it. You're not going for easy ones. So, okay. These are credit, debit, or other types of cards with embedded microchips.
Is it smart cards?
You are correct. All right, 1 for 1. Let's see if you can do 2 for 2. What's your next category?
Blockchain 100s.
Okay. All right. So this person is credited with creating Bitcoin.
Satoshi Nakamoto.
I'll give you that. Satoshi Nakamoto. I love it. No, you definitely get that one. It's a mouthful. All right, so you can go 3 for 3 then. What is your final category?
I'm gonna go for acronyms. 200.
All right, upping the stakes a little. I like it. Okay. All right, PSD. What does that stand for in our industry?
Payments. Payment Service Directive.
You are clearly a FinTech Jeopardy expert, Michael. Thank you so much for playing.